What if I told you that some of the most confident women you see on your screen today once sat alone in silence, questioning everything about themselves, wondering if they were ever going to be enough for a world that already decided they were not? What if I told you that the same woman people now admire, follow, and celebrate once looked in the mirror and struggled to recognize her own beauty? Not because it was not there, but because the world around her refused to show it to her. And what if I told you that her story is not just about success or fame or social media, but about something deeper, something more real, something that many people watching this right now are silently going through every single day? This is not just a story about a model. This is a story about pain. This is a story about rejection. This is a story about identity. And most importantly, this is a story about learning how to choose yourself in a world that constantly tells you not to. And if you stay with me until the end of this story, you are not just going to learn about Tabria Majors. You are going to learn something about yourself that might change the way you see your life, your body, and your voice forever. In this video, you are going to understand how confidence is not something you are born with, but something you build slowly, quietly, even when nobody is clapping for you. You are going to see how rejection is not always the end, but sometimes the beginning of something bigger. And you are going to realize that the thing you are hiding might actually be the thing that sets you free. But before we begin, I want you to do something simple, something powerful. I want you to pause for a second and comment below, "I deserve to be seen." Not tomorrow, not someday, now. Because by the time you finish listening to this story, those words are going to feel different. They are going to feel real. This video is created for inspiration and educational purposes only, and does not promote any inappropriate content. Tabria Majors did not grow up in a world that made space for her. She grew up in a world that had already decided what beauty should look like, what success should look like, and who was allowed to stand in the spotlight. And people who did not fit into that picture were often pushed to the side, without even realizing it. Imagine growing up in a place where you rarely